Folks, congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes, national champions. The first clear-cut, no argument, no BS, no bull baloney, playoff system national champion in history. Come on. Whether you're a Buckeye fan or not, that's impressive. And the way they did it with a third-string quarterback. How deep is the talent on that team? And if you saw the game, come on. It was one of the most exciting football games ever. Wouldn't it be great if all the Super Bowls were that exciting? And if you've ever seen a Super Bowl, not always the case. But despite this convincing win by the Ohio State Buckeyes over a exciting, quick strike, fast Oregon Ducks team, and kudos to them. What a team. You could count on that if there was a turnover, that the Oregon Ducks would be knocking on your goal line within 30 seconds. They're that fast and that talented. Not talented enough in this case. But boy, what a team and what a game. Despite all that, there was certain people that counted out Ohio State back in October. They counted out Ohio State before they beat Alabama. They counted out Ohio State, never saying they should even be in the Final Four. They counted out Ohio State before the Alabama game. They counted out Ohio State after the Alabama win. And to see them go from 7 points or whatever it was, underdogs going into the game. I think the spread at the final count was 5. But nonetheless, to see them, the mental strength, the clarity of conviction in that team has to rest, has to be credited, not only to the players, but to Urban Meyer, the coach. Folks, it was an impressive win. Despite that, I talked with a sports blogger who has been dissing the Buckeyes for the last 6 months. I asked him, why such animosity toward a team that keeps coming back again and again and again, despite all odds, and wins? So let's go to my conversation with Dustin Kopowalski from the Sports Spin and Cut blog to find out why he has these convictions, why he hates the Buckeyes so much. Dustin, thanks for talking to us today. Let's get right to it. What is your problem with the Ohio State Buckeyes? Why don't you believe in this team after their convincing win even against the Oregon Ducks? Well, like I've said many times on my blog, the Buckeyes just aren't that good. I mean, Joe, they lost to Virginia Tech in Columbus. All right, you might have something there, but I'm talking about later in the season when things developed. You know, teams go up and down through the fall, and by the time the end of the season was developing, the Buckeyes were beginning to dominate. As we like to say, they were peaking at the right time. What say you, Dustin? Joe, they were peaking against other teams in the Big Ten. The Big Ten is the worst conference of all the power conferences. What are you saying? This makes no sense. Anybody with any mind, especially a brilliant sports mind like mine, a brilliant sports blogger like me, knew with conviction that Ohio State was not a good bet, not only to not be in the college football playoff, but to not do very well at all in the closing months of the year. But Dustin, this is why you're a sports blogger and were never a national champion football player. What about their conviction? What about their grit? What about the fact that they kept coming back again and again and again and then won it all, Dustin? Don't you see? They won it all. Still not impressed, Joe. You're not going to convince me. I mean, you're saying they keep coming back again and again and again. What else were they going to do? That's what they do. They go play football. Of course they're going to come back. What, are we going to cancel a game? You're talking about their mental strength. What else were they going to be using their mental capacity for? This is their main job, is to play football. So I'm not buying it. Buckeyes are, it's luck. It's partly luck, partly fate. I don't know. Yes, they beat Oregon Ducks and won the national championship. I give you that. But I just don't believe it had anything to do with their talent or their grit or any of that other baloney you're trying to give to me. And I'm a sports blogger. I know. You don't know. You're just a fan. I'm a sports blogger. My opinion, it has weight because I have a blog and you don't, Joe. Dustin, I can see we're not going to convince you. We could go round and around and I think, honestly, that you would enjoy that, just going back and forth for no reason whatsoever. I can tell we're going to go back and forth for no reason, and you will never believe in the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's your right, even though you're wrong. Congratulations once again to the national champion, Ohio State Buckeyes, and go Bucks. Folks, that's all I have for now. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.